And we have the need for order, the desire for organization. This is the desire for structure and stability, and it motivates people to plan, schedule, and organize things. If you have a strong desire for order, you value preparation, planning, and precision. They would write to-do lists or make schedules and approach tasks in a very methodical fashion. If you have a weak desire for order, you can be more flexible. You may dislike planning, organizing, and scheduling, and also activities that require precision and repetition. So instead, they prefer spontaneity and improvisation. They have a high tolerance for ambiguity and tend to change direction frequently and focus on the big picture rather than details. So more flexibility here. Basic desire for saving is the desire to collect things, and saving influences how well people also take care of the things they own, as well as their attitude toward spending. So
I text you guys. I'm like, I hear you laughing. I'm like, I should probably text them and tell them that this couldn't come out in a few minutes.
Hello? Yes, somebody wanted to say something? No? Okay, so people with a strong desire for saving are collectors. They may collect objects, you know, stamps, books, coins, religious relics, sports, things. They generally value things and devalue wastefulness. If you have a weak desire for saving, you are not motivated to collect things. You want to be free from property, and you tend to use things and then dispose of them. They can be more generous. Or if you're on the other side, you would say that they are careless with their personal belongings. They may enjoy spending more. You want to be generous with everything that you have, maybe information, maybe sharing stuff with other people, giving away stuff. Whereas somebody who is has a high drive, they would instead try to keep it for themselves. Then we have honor, the desire for upright character, which motivates people to embrace moral codes of conduct, to be loyal to their parents, for example, other ancestors, and take pride in their ethnic heritage. So if you have this strong desire, you would do your duty, even when it requires personal sacrifice. Rather than making excuses or blaming others for their mistake, they would accept responsibility for their actions. People who have a weak desire for honor place great value on experience. They look for opportunities that benefit them, and sometimes they could take a shortcut, but they would call it working smart. So the why is more important here. Basic desire for idealism is the desire for social justice. It motivates people to become involved in social causes, to pay attention to current events and support charities. So if you have a strong desire for idealism, you place great value on fairness and equality and on helping other groups of people. They could support charities, for example, maybe donating money, but also by volunteering their time. If you have a weak desire for idealism, you may be more focused on events in your own life than on issues that would affect society. They set the world for what it is. They think that efforts to address social inequality are unlikely to be successful. They are dreamers, people who think so. And they maintain that the downtrodden must work to improve their own lives without relying on others. Okay, so we have the next one, which is social contact. This one is easy. I think you understand extroversion and introversion. So it's the basic desire for companionship with peers. If you have a strong desire, you are a friendly person. You take a strong interest in others. You tend to develop excellent skills, interpersonal skills, and you seek an active social life. People with a weak desire for social contact enjoy solitude instead. They value their privacy. They prefer interacting with a few close friends rather than socializing with many acquaintances. And usually they're in a more serious mood. They like to work alone and are more likely to play an individual rather than a team sport. And then we have family. Desire to raise one's own children motivates people to spend time with their children and to place their children's needs before their own. So if you have a strong desire for family, you value parenthood, you are exceptionally attentive to your children's needs. They also want to spend a lot of time with their children. If you have a weak desire for family, you may feel that parenthood is a bit burdensome. They may not want to have children at all. But if they do have children, they may spend little time with their children or raising them. So could be absent parents if you're low here. The desire for status is the desire for respect based on social standing. And it motivates people to value wealth and fame and prestige. People with a high need here, they would want to feel important, and they embrace materialistic values and are motivated to acquire status symbols of wealth by, for example, a nice house, nice car, wearing designer clothes, and they are impressed by fame and popularity. People with a weak desire for status are usually unimpressed with high society and wealth and fame. They often reject materialistic values and don't care about prestige levels of the products they purchase. More down to earth, more about equality and fairness.